A family shared this security footage after they moved into their new home at the edge of town. For some reason, they'd been dealing with weird things happening in their house during the night. One evening, the young mom was sitting on the porch, waiting for her husband to come home from his night shift. She noticed her little daughter kept staring at something in the dark. When they looked back at the security video later, they saw something chilling. A creepy face was peeking onto their property from outside, seemingly watching both mother and child. Some people think it might have been something evil coming from the forest next door. Is this what they captured that night? Pretty disturbing. Let's check back in at that haunted diner in the Appalachian Mountains, where Dustin Lee Frazier is still working those late-night shifts, usually all alone. He's been dealing with something dark in that place, a presence that sometimes even follows him back to his house. Tonight was no different, starting off weird when he began hearing some really strange sounds.
I came back here because I needed to get some toilet paper to like restock the front. And should not be open. It is like 4 o'clock in the morning. Hello? Hello? I'm just gonna shut the door. And I was gonna do like a little cooking video thing with y'all. But I brought... open earlier. Like, this door stays open because for some reason the woman in the morning, she always complains that like this room is like freakishly cold, but that wasn't open. Okay.
Looks like he didn't notice that something was trying to communicate with him in the diner that night as he moved from room to room, and he definitely missed the dark figure lurking right behind him as he walked by. That's pretty unsettling on its own, but things got even weirder when he decided to film another video the following night.
Mainly, I don't remember what I was saying. Coffee's already good. But anyways, I've been hurting also. Side note, my back and stuff is like killing me. And I don't know like why. But it's just like achy, like right at like my spine, you know? So, I don't know. But anyways.
That night, Dustin heard that demonic voice again, seemingly trying to talk to him. When he looked at the security footage after his shift, he couldn't believe his eyes. There was something standing in the kitchen, in what looked like a monk's robe or some kind of dark cloak. The sight of it completely freaked him out. After he finally made it home and tried to get some rest, he woke up to find something terrifying in his bedroom. People think that whatever this thing is, it must have latched onto him again and was just standing there, watching him sleep. Nobody knows if Dustin's doing anything to try to get rid of this presence. But we'll keep following his story to see what happens next. The next was captured by channel The Oslaskans, and it appeared that a mysterious event has caused the man in the following video to actually get out his cell phone. He tells us about really odd noises he was hearing in the past couple of nights, and that he even noticed shadows in the corner of his eyes. Apparently he was situated in a pretty old building, and I assume he's at his workplace.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there. If something happens, I want to have it on video.
First things first, checking that no other human soul is around. Then he tries to make it towards the toilet stalls, you know, to possibly record proof that something is still lingering there.
So this is where I was. The lights are working in the bathrooms, of course. Hello? Hello? All right, I think I'm done. All right, I think I'm done. I think I've had about enough for today.
A scary looking face is peeking at our cameraman here. The eyes are reflecting in a suspicious way, which causes some commenters to believe this might have been a ghost. What do you think? Was it a colleague of his that was pranking him that night? Or did this man capture something from another realm? Following video was uploaded by user ReddirdAngler4. This clip was posted to the paranormal section of Reddit by HDGun. It was captured by the security camera of a co-worker outside their home. The uploader states that the family was experiencing paranormal activity before in this house. Mostly, however, limited to really strange noises that could be heard inside as well as outside the house. They have seen some odd shadows as well, but were never able to capture anything on camera. Then they saw the following. They tried to explain it off by it simply being a strange reflection perhaps, but still, they feel that something is just not right with this video. Could it be that they captured a spirit in bright daylight? Or what exactly could this be? An animal? A bug perhaps? Or was it a ghost after all? This video has been sent by Franklin Andrews, and he states that it was recorded in the south of the United States. Apparently, it features a bunch of friends who were camping one night with a nice bonfire. As they were having fun, one of them heard a strange noise in the distance and saw an inexplicable creature. That's when he started filming.
Guys, what is that?
What's what, brother?
Seriously, guys, there's something. I seriously saw something over there. Tom, did you not see it?
Look at these red eyes. Looks pretty unnatural. Not an animal, I would say.
Tom, guys,
What? Oh my God!
what is that?
Oh my!
That's it. That's it.
A brief moment after encountering it the first time, they see it again, and then it comes towards the man.
What is it, dude? What is it? I don't know. You need to.
Most men then make it over the river, except for one of their friends, and they tell him that he has to make the jump in order to get away from that thing. And to this point they still don't know what exactly is after them. What a strange encounter so far. And after a quick talk, the man decides to jump. Now, what have these men captured in the woods? As I mentioned before, I can't think of anything that has red eyes like that, and it looks pretty humanoid. People pointed out that it could be some form of a rake, but I also think that it's very likely that this is just a hoax played out by the man. Yet again, we can't really say for sure. What do you guys think? Just a mask with red eyes? Or a creature that might be unexplained to this day? This story involves a young man in Germany who faced some unsettling consequences after playing with a Ouija board. Soon after, he began to notice strange occurrences, especially at night. One particular night, he experienced something truly bizarre that sent chills down his spine.
Leute, ich schwöre euch bei Gott, diese Tür von dieser Uhr, ne? Die ist eben einfach aufgegangen. Ich wollte mich gerade schlafen legen, auf einmal ist die aufgegangen. Die ganzen Tage ist die nicht aufgegangen und jetzt gerade hat die sich einfach geöffnet, Digga. Bro, ich kann mir nicht. Wenn hier irgendwas in diesem Raum ist, dann macht diese Tür auf. Wenn hier irgendein Geist oder so drin ist und du mich hören kannst, dann mach diese Tür auf. ist keine Schnur oder so. Ich verarsche euch, Bruder. Guck mal. Guck mal. Hier ist keine Schnur, nix. Ich schwöre auf meine Mutter. Gar nichts. Ich hab Gänsehaut. Gänsehaut, Bruder. Gänsehaut am ganzen Körper. Gänsehaut. Gänsehaut am ganzen Körper. Ich schwöre, meine Mutter, guck. Guck. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott.
It all centered around an old wall clock in his home. Suddenly, the clock's door swung open on its own, with no one nearby to interact with it. Even more strange, the pendulum detached and fell to the ground. Disturbed by these events, the young man decided to get rid of both the Ouija board and the clock by burning them. He hoped this would help him break free from the paranormal energy attached to these items.
Diese Ouija-Boards genau hier dran. Mein Herz ist am Rasen, Bruder. Mein Herz ist am Rasen. Mein Herz ist am Rasen.
However, there's a common belief that burning objects associated with the supernatural could make matters worse. Instead of closing any potential portals to the spirit world, he might have opened an even larger one. What would you have done in his situation? It will be interesting to see if these eerie events continue to unfold in the future. The footage in question was recorded inside a residential home and appears to capture some eerie occurrences. The homeowner, who is deeply attached to his several dogs, views them as beloved family members. Despite his affection, he has noticed that the dogs occasionally exhibit peculiar behavior, such as growling at invisible entities or fixating on empty spaces within the house. Initially, the homeowner dismissed these actions as typical pet quirks. However, a recent incident, which was captured on video, has caused him to reassess the situation.
I hear water, and I hope it's the shower upstairs, because I just dropped a deuce. Hear it? Wow. Happens all the time.
The footage revealed something that made both him and his wife question what might truly be happening in their home.
Okay. It just happened again and the dogs are freaked out. Get it. David, come over here. Get it. You be right there. Something opens that door. You need to get him. Oh my god, I don't know if it's gonna happen again. It just fucking again. Move! Move, 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 move. Nobody there. The dog stopped barking now. Davey's freaking by the door though. Get it. What is it?
On one particular day, the homeowner's wife encountered unsettling activity on her own. Mysterious knocking sounds were heard, but their origin remained unexplained. This unexplained phenomenon has left the couple bewildered, as the cause of these disturbances continues to elude them. To this day, they are left grappling with the mystery of what is behind the unsettling events captured in the footage.
This next clip comes to us from La Dimensión Obscura. Not much is known about the context surrounding the clip. All that is really known is that the girl featured in the video was practicing a dance for her TikTok channel when she captured this strange sight. Let's take a look. Did you spot it? While the girl is dancing, it is easy to see that she's entirely alone. There's definitely no one behind her in the hallway. For only a brief moment, however, a figure can be seen behind the woman's shoulder, disappearing again quickly after. I believe this entity moved too quick to be a regular human, and there's something truly haunting about the creature's grey appearance. It seems that spirits appearing behind people as they are filming harness clips is not quite so rare anymore. Is it possible, with the rising popularity of video making, that we are simply catching spirits that have always been there? Let me know your theories. Do you think this is an actual spirit, or was it just a family member in the background?
The following video was recorded by a trail cam that was mounted on a pole close to the owner's home. There were always weird noises that could be heard stemming from the local woods. Many legends were told about the infamous skinwalker that was supposed to roam this area, especially at night. The man had decided to mount this camera together with a floodlight for security purposes. And one night, it would appear that he finally caught something that he couldn't easily explain. A strange white creature appears on the right side of the screen and seems to be running through the picture in a pretty inhumane way. Look at its legs. It almost doesn't look human at all, wouldn't you agree? Some people say it almost looks as if that thing was stalking for prey. What an unsettling thought. Are we actually seeing a mysterious creature here? Or was it something way more unnerving? Please let me know what you think. To this day, the man has no idea what exactly was captured that night. Now we take a look at the case of Ashley Kettering, who is a young mother and realtor who shares her daily thoughts with the internet. However, something happened a couple of days ago, something that she couldn't explain, and that scared her and her kids quite a lot. For whatever reason, her CCTV camera captured something coming up the stairs from the basement, and she had no idea what was going on there. Apparently it was not a pet. I know, my first thought was a cat as well, but the family doesn't own any. So, where does that leave us? After realizing what they had caught, she places the camera right at the top of the stairs on one of the following nights, and captures this. Even if that is a cat, it looks pretty strange, semi-transparent, I don't know. But what followed should definitely rule out it being an animal. At least that is what her viewers believe. So, is this house haunted? A possible spirit? Looks almost like a lady in a nightgown, or a dress, or was it something else? The following TikTok, captured by the user Blissfully Ironic, features him and a friend one night as they were noticing something curious outside. Banging from in front of their house is what catches their attention initially. And probably the neighbor was complaining about them being too loud. But it might not have been the neighbor after all.
What is it? You want to hear that? There's like banging outside, but my neighbor's with us or something. This for being too loud. My girlfriend?
What is this eerie shadow that they could capture just moments after leaving their house? Is it of paranormal nature? Well, guess we'll never know for sure. The following video was captured by a man who states that he recently moved into a new place with his girlfriend. They have been noticing some weird noises at night and felt that something was always a bit off. For whatever reason, this afternoon he was fooling around and recording his girlfriend sleeping when he captured something creepy. then noticed a creepy-looking face in the mirror behind him, and even his camera could capture it. The question many people ask now, was this a spirit? A spirit that might be lingering in this old apartment? What an unsettling thought. The following video has been recorded by a young man who states that his new apartment was apparently super haunted, from shadow sightings to intruder alerts. He had seen it all. This was just another night filled with really creepy incidents. Apparently the shadow had made it into his home again and was not only scaring him, but also unsettling his little dog. While some people think it could be staged, others say that this might actually be a malevolent force that has entered his home. Your thoughts? This video was recorded by some friends from Norway, as they were fooling around one afternoon several years ago, and I suspect that you don't see anything weird when watching it the first couple of times. But like with other clips in the past, the devil is in the detail with this one. The guys initially had uploaded this video on social media until one of their friends pointed out an oddity. Apparently something seems to be crawling out from underneath the trampoline. If it's nothing paranormal, it is still really unsettling to think about something else living underneath this trampoline, isn't it? After these guys were playing with another ghost board, strange things started to happen. First, the music stops playing, unexplainable noises in the apartment, and in the end, a small surprise. Notice how this chain in the background started swaying around without anybody touching it. And the music stops playing.
Mais mec, le truc il saute tout le temps aussi. Je veux dire, on va. Non, mais c'est pas le CD qui a sauté, c'est le bras, c'est chez vous, il y a des. Mais en vrai, tu vas juste éclater l'ampli, c'est chiant, gros. Le diamant ça coûte cher, hein. Arrête, va voir Elias, toi. Quel bouffon. Mais c'est lui en fait, c'est ça. C'est lui en fait. Tu l'as vu?
At this point, they freak out a little and start hearing sounds coming from the kitchen.
Je l'ai pas touché la télécommande. Allez, vas-y, c'est bon. T'es sérieux? T'en bats les couilles, mec. Tu veux te rassurer d'avoir ton papa Elias, Gaël, c'est ça?
Or is it stemming from the outside, maybe?
Ça va, au pire, c'est bon, tu dis viens, il vient voir, c'est bon, en mode oui, c'est juste, je vais qu'il y ait quelque chose. Parce que je te dis, des trucs qui bougent, ça va. T'es sérieux? Y'a rien qui bouge, c'est juste que tu voulais être rassuré, c'est tout.
Well, the rambling in the apartment clearly speaks for something else being there.
It's not coming from outside. Is it an entity that now is roaming in the apartment, maybe? Whatever is back in there seemed to have turned the music back on.
Mais non.
Or has it?
J'avais voulu l'arrêter, mais c'est pas moi là. J'ai pas eu le temps de l'arrêter en fait. La lumière c'est tard, parce qu'elle tombe. Le pain de mie qui est tombé, ça m'est déjà arrivé 50 fois. C'est pas ça. J'avoue, on va envahir tout le monde là. En vrai les gars, je pense que vous prenez juste la tête juste pour rien. Oh putain. Je l'ai éteint ça en plus normalement.
After this is going for a while, they decide to give it another shot and return to their apartment.
J'avoue là ça va nous... Oh.
But look at that. It appears that a pair of jeans is just walking off towards the left. What is going on here?